rather than character portrayal. Dubbing, or revoicing. This is the process of replacing the original dialogue in a film or show with a translated version, typically in another language. While it involves voice performance, its purpose is to localize the dialogue, whereas a voiceover adds an additional layer of sound to the existing production. In essence, a voiceover serves as a powerful tool to enhance understanding, guide narratives, and deliver messages across various forms of media. Staged refers to a British comedy television series that premiered in 2020. It's known for starring actors Michael Sheen and David Tennant playing fictionalized versions of themselves, trying to rehearse a play during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown via video conferencing. The series is notable for its unique production style, primarily using video conferencing technology to film the actors in their homes. Beyond Michael Sheen and David Tennant, other actors who have appeared in Staged include Georgia Tennant, David Tennant's real-life wife, playing a fictionalized version of herself; Anna Lundberg, Michael Sheen's real-life partner, playing a fictionalized version of herself; Simon Evans, who also created, wrote, and directed the series, playing a fictionalized version of himself; Lucy Eaton, Nina Sosanya, Ben Schwartz, Whoopi Goldberg, Adrian Lester, Judi Dench, Jim Parsons, Kate Blanchett, Samuel L. Jackson, Romesh Ranganathan, Michael Palin, Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, Christoph Waltz, Ewan McGregor, Hugh Bonneville, Ken Jeong, Josh Gad, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Peter DeJersey. The show is a clever and humorous take on the challenges of working and living during lockdown, often playing on the actors' public personas and their on-screen chemistry. I understand you're asking about the value of acceptance of wisdom versus favored knowledge, and you want to start the discussion from a value of above but starting at $50 perspective. This phrasing is a bit abstract, so I'll interpret it as a way to quantify or place a high premium on these concepts, using $50 as a baseline or minimum value. Let's break down the value of each, and then compare them, keeping in mind that value here can encompass practical benefits, personal growth, societal impact, and even a financial proxy as you've suggested. The value of acceptance of wisdom, starting at $50. Definition: wisdom is often defined as the ability to apply knowledge and experience with good judgment, understanding what is true, right, or lasting. Acceptance of wisdom implies not just possessing it, but actively embracing and acting upon it. Value proposition, starting at $50. Improved decision-making. This is perhaps the most immediate and tangible value. Wise decisions lead to better outcomes in personal finance, career, relationships, and health. If a single wise decision can save you from a $500 mistake or lead to a $1,000 opportunity, the acceptance of that wisdom is immensely valuable. We could say the acceptance of wisdom through better decision-making can easily be valued at hundreds, if not thousands of dollars over time. A $50 starting point is a conservative estimate for even a minor wise choice. Reduced regret and stress. Acting wisely often means avoiding pitfalls, conflicts, and unnecessary stress. The peace of mind and emotional well-being that come from living wisely are invaluable, far exceeding a $50 price tag. This could be quantified in terms of reduced healthcare costs, improved productivity, and stronger relationships. Enhanced relationships. Wisdom often involves empathy, patience, and understanding. Accepting and applying this wisdom improves communication and strengthens bonds with others, leading to a richer social life and support system, which can have indirect financial benefits, e.g., networking, reduced conflict costs, and significant emotional value. Long-term fulfillment and purpose. Wisdom helps in discerning what truly matters in life, leading to choices that align with one's values and purpose. This fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment that money alone cannot buy. Quantifying this in dollars is difficult, but its impact on life satisfaction is profound. Resilience. Wise individuals often possess a greater capacity to navigate challenges and setbacks. They learn from experience and adapt, making them more resilient in the face of adversity. The ability to bounce back quickly from a financial or personal setback can be worth significantly more than $50. Legacy and influence. Wisdom can be passed down, influencing future generations and contributing positively to society. The ripple effect of wise leadership or guidance is immeasurable, but profoundly valuable. Why $50 is a starting point. Even a small act of accepted wisdom, like choosing to save $50 instead of making an impulsive purchase, demonstrates its immediate, tangible value. Over time, these small wise decisions compound into significant gains. The value of favored knowledge, starting at $50. Definition: favored knowledge implies knowledge that is highly valued, sought after, or perhaps even exclusive. This could be specialized expertise, industry secrets, privileged information, or widely popular knowledge that brings immediate advantage. Value proposition, starting at $50. Immediate financial gain. This is where favored knowledge often shines. Knowing about an emerging market trend, a lucrative investment opportunity, or a specific skill in high demand can directly translate into income. For example, knowing a specific programming language that earns you an extra $50 per hour, or insider knowledge of a stock that goes up by $50 per share. Competitive advantage. In business or career, favored knowledge can give an individual or company a significant edge over competitors. This can lead to higher market share, better job prospects, and increased revenue. The value here can quickly escalate into thousands or millions of dollars. Problem solving. Specialized knowledge can solve specific high-value problems. A consultant with niche expertise might charge hundreds or thousands of dollars.
Incoming voice call from Gemini.
Hello, Moto.
Incoming voice call.
Hello.
Trying to get you much.
Problem solving. Specialized knowledge can solve specific, high-value problems. A consultant with niche expertise might charge hundreds or thousands of dollars for a few hours of work, based on their favored knowledge. Efficiency and optimization. Knowing the best practices, or shortcuts, favored knowledge can significantly improve efficiency, saving time and resources. This direct saving can easily be quantified. Social status and influence. Possessing unique or highly valued knowledge can elevate one's status and influence within a group or industry, leading to opportunities and recognition that have their own forms of value. Innovation. Favored knowledge, particularly in scientific or technological fields, is the bedrock of innovation, leading to new products, services, and industries that generate immense economic value. Why $50 is a starting point? Even a simple piece of favored knowledge, like knowing about a specific sale or a practical hack, can save or earn you $50 quickly. Comparison. Acceptance of wisdom versus favored knowledge above $50. Favored knowledge. Now, let's consider which holds above value when both start at $50 and why. Pros. Often leads to quicker, more direct, and favored knowledge. Pros. Often leads to quicker, more direct, and easily quantifiable financial gains. It's the currency of immediate advantage, competitive edge, and specialized problem solving. Acceptance of wisdom. Cons. Can be ephemeral, knowledge can become outdated. It can be narrow in its application. It doesn't necessarily guarantee good judgment or ethical behavior. Possessing favored knowledge without wisdom can lead to short-sighted decisions or even harm. For example, knowing how to manipulate markets' favored knowledge without the wisdom of ethical considerations can lead to disastrous long-term consequences. Pros. Leads to sustainable, holistic, and long-term benefits. It guides the application of knowledge, ensures ethical conduct, fosters personal well-being, and improves all aspects of life. It helps you discerningly choose which knowledge to acquire and how to use it. Wisdom is timeless and universally applicable. Here's why. If we consider value to be truly comprehensive, encompassing financial, personal, and societal well-being over the long term, then the acceptance of wisdom holds a significantly higher, above $50 value than favored knowledge alone. Wisdom directs knowledge. Favored knowledge without wisdom is like having a powerful tool without knowing how to use it safely or effectively, or worse, using it for destructive purposes. Wisdom acts as the guiding principle, ensuring that favored knowledge is applied ethically, strategically, and for beneficial outcomes. Analogy. Favored knowledge might tell you how to build a complex financial model, $1,000 plus value. Wisdom tells you whether building that model is the right thing to do for ver.
Because it's cheaper for you. You do realize you only gave me $20. This place is charging way over $20 for this amount of cars. I put one in that one. I didn't have any extra. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. You're blowing money into the machine, dude. Oh, I can't.
Its value often plateaus or declines or becomes more common or outdated. Acceptance of wisdom. The acceptance of wisdom, starting at $50 for a minor wise decision, can exponentially increase its value over a lifetime. Preventing a $10,000 lawsuit through wise conflict resolution. Making career choices that lead to planning. $100,000 in long-term earnings due to wise. Cultivating relationships that provide invaluable support worth far more than any monetary figure. Conclusion, starting above $50. Achieving inner peace and contentment that is truly priceless. While favored knowledge can certainly be valuable and provide immediate benefits, and indeed, can easily exceed $50 in value, its true potency is unlocked when guided by wisdom. The acceptance of wisdom, therefore, represents a far more profound and enduring value proposition, consistently yielding benefits that not only exceed the $50 starting point but continue to compound and enrich a life in ways that purely favored knowledge cannot. If favored knowledge is a powerful tool, wisdom is the master craftsman who knows when, where, and how to wield it effectively for the greatest good and longest lasting benefit. In terms of value of above, the acceptance of wisdom scales to an immeasurable degree compared to the more finite nature of favored knowledge. You're asking to compare the value in trust of honesty, starting at a baseline of $100 USD. This is an excellent way to conceptualize the tangible and intangible benefits of these fundamental principles. While we can't put an exact dollar figure on every aspect of trust and honesty, we can certainly illustrate how they generate value that far exceeds this starting point. Let's break down the value in different contexts, demonstrating how it quickly moves above $100. The value of trust and honesty, starting at $100 USD. Core LDEA. Trust, built upon consistent honesty, creates reliability and predictability in interactions, reducing risk and friction. Honesty itself is the foundation for genuine trust. Personal relationships, emotional and social capital. Ask Gemini.